Hello, hi, welcome to Angel Readings with Nikki. Okay, today I'm doing a reading for someone who's going, it's not so much a holiday, it's more than that. So this person will be going abroad to do voluntary work. And we're just going to bring the cards in to see what their messages are concerning this voluntary work, where they'll be staying and how it's going to support them spiritually. So we're asking the angels, positive spirits, positive guides, ancestors, archangels, to bring any supportive messages that we need to know for this reading. I'll just pop the cards there. As always, I bring Reiki healing into the reading, which is a really nice, gentle, supportive healing, can do no harm. Now let's do these as a spread right across the table. And we're focusing on this little candle here is one that I've made. I'm just testing to see how it burns. I'm a little bit judgmental of it, to be honest. I'm judging it. Okay, so let's see what we have for our reading for our holiday. Now I really like these two cards straight away. We've got the wolf, which is the pathfinder, and that's exactly the kind of card I would have wanted to bring out on a reading like this. I feel like the camera is miles away. Is that better? Is that a bit better? Yeah. I just feel like you're skew riffing over there a bit. So we've got a pathfinder, and I feel like this person is on a spiritual journey and it is a spiritual path, and I think it's absolutely perfect that the reading has started with a pathfinder card. With this wolf, which is also a protector. Sorry, my dog is just making noises in the background. There's nothing wrong with my dog other than he thought he'd start making a noise. sorry. So we've got the wolf, which I feel like this is a leader. Not so, I mean, we got the wolf who can be a protector of their yeah, this is really trying to fall over. Why are you trying to fall over? But I feel this is more of a leadership role. You're taking charge of your destiny. That's what I'm getting from here. Taking charge of your destiny. So the actual card itself reads as, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and you help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power, and you have a love that endures. And I really feel that nicely sums up your journey. So there might be challenges on the way. Maybe they're financial. They are challenges that you will overcome. And you'll be glad that you overcame them. It's a kind of adding a financial, an earthly domain worth to the in a kind of way, because what you're going to be doing is, well, I feel personally, it feels to me like it's out of this world. It's just such a fantastic thing, and it's going to bring so much validation for you. It transcends financial. It's fantastic. Even more powerfully, next to that we've got the dragon card, which is supernatural, and I just think that just sums it all up. I could almost say you don't need these cards, you only needed to see these two cards. Your spiritual path, your pathfinder, leader, the fact that you're going to be helping others to find their spiritual path in this voluntary role that you're going to be doing, and then you team that up with supernatural and the dragon. You are an ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny, and rise with dignity. And I just think this is such a powerful card. This spiritual journey is going to almost, I feel like it's the making of you. It's going to make you realize who you are at your core. You're going to, I think you already know that you're an ancient wise sage. And shape shifting at will, I mean, that's like, I have this face for here, I have this face for here. But you also have the ability to become more. And I feel you're going to discover this as your role in your voluntary work. You're just going to become literally this person where you're going to be volunteering. And I think you're going to find so much information about yourself. It's actually a path of discovery, and this is so perfectly linked. We've got an angelic advice card coming through, which is one spirit, one way. And I feel like you absolutely got to go on this journey. It's one spirit, one way, one spirit guide, one way, and you're being led would be kind of like the wrong word, but it's like you're being guided, but by one spirit guide. You've got to go here, you've got to do this. And I feel like you've had many messages before of support for where you're going and how it's coming about, and it's almost like you've been led down a path here. It's you've had many experiences, and now you're going to be doing the real deal. And I feel like you've been led here very, very gently, but also very convincingly. You know, you're under no illusion. We've got the obsidian and spring. I feel this is more where we are at the moment. This is like you're on your spiritual journey. You're at the spring of it. It's going to. I'm fully aware it's taking place later in the year, not much later than there. But looking at these two cards together, we've got grounding and shielding. So I think you need to do that now. I think you need to do a lot of grounding and shielding work now and protect your energy and protect your light. And you need to protect and ground yourself now. I feel like there will be people that will be like little nitpicky at it. And this might not even be, excuse me, entirely related to this. This is just generally right now, You need to ground and shield yourself and protect your light. And then I would say bring Reiki in and do Reiki work. And this is kind of linked. It's all at the same time from now till late spring. Grounding and shielding and Reiki work, and just focus on yourself, meditation, and shield and guard your light. As you're preparing to go here, you're going to have your awakening. It's like the nearer the time gets, the more awakening you're going to be experiencing. Awakening within yourself. It's not all going to happen here. Some of it's going to start now until the late spring, and you're going to be awakening now. You're already transcending. You're already developing, just because you're already going, and it's like the work within you has already begun. And you're going to notice it a little bit at a time, and it's growing. It's like a snowball effect. It's building, and it's already started. It's not, everything's not going to happen to you all at once like a thunderbolt from the sky, which is probably a good thing. And it's starting now, and it's going to keep growing. But you need to protect this by grounding and shielding, and it's going to keep growing right up until late spring. I feel like May. Then there's going to be a rest period, and then you're going to be doing this and transcending further. It's got on here renewal and projects, which is all of this building and this sort of ultimate experience. It's all building, and that is a project and the renewal. Bringing in another card. Sorry, I'm holding the stick still because that's why there's only one hand here. We've got the sickle. Now this is regrowth and letting go, cutting away the old, which is absolutely perfect, because that's exactly what you're doing. Because you're transcending so much and you're developing so highly, and because you're going to be doing this voluntary work, you are cutting away the old, and you're cutting away the old to allow regrowth and new experiences and new spirituality growing. So you're cutting away. It's like when you're doing gardening, you cut away the dead wood and the old growth to make way for the new growth. And that's a natural cycle and a natural part of living and growing and being. If you didn't cut away the old and you didn't move forward, you would become stagnant. So this is a good card. It shows that you're not becoming stagnant, and you are spiritually growing and developing. Bringing into this, we've got the moon, which is phases and cycles and intuition. And I think that you're bringing your intuition into this. I think your intuition has led you to this. And this is a confirmation card that your intuition has brought you to here. And your intuition also instinctively knows to do your grounding and your shielding. You're very aware that this is a new phase for you, and it's a part of your life cycle, and you're very aware that this is a new phase for you, and that you're developing spiritually, and you're very aware of the importance and kind of like the luck of opportunities that's coming your way. And I really feel you're going to grow, and you're going to get so much inner information about yourself. It's going to be like a path of self-discovery, and I feel that you're very aware of the opportunities that this phrase is bringing to you. I think we have 2 cards here. So it's a wise decision. If ever you needed a card, I'm just going to pop this up here so that you can see all of the cards on the table. If ever you needed a card to support you, and I think I've kind of felt this before I even started to do this particular reading, is that all angels and ancestors and spirit guides are almost cheering you on and clapping and saying, yes, yes, this is the way, this is it, this is the perfect moment. And they are all self-celebratory for you on your behalf. And I think I kind of felt this before, that it's almost like it's like they've got a self-congratulations. They've got you on your spirit guides have got you on this path, and you've got something that's so worthwhile. You kind of can't put it into words. It's so worthwhile. It's so fantastic. And it's like spirit guides are rejoicing, and angels are rejoicing within themselves. It's like, we've done it. He's on the path. He's on the path. We're going there. It's great. It's fantastic. This is what needed to happen. This was not predestined, but it was definitely on your life journey. And we've got it coming up as a wise decision, accurate, brilliant, organized, validated. Anything that you needed, and I feel validated was something you needed to hear. That this is brilliant, a wise decision, and it's validated, and it's been organized, not just by you, but by them. It's been organized. It had to happen, and it's perfect. There is nothing else. It's perfect. And even more fantastically, we're bringing in the divine self, which all of this reading has led to. The divine self, orange, which is intuition, balance, connection, and spirit. And I just think that along with the wise decision, this is telling you how much of a spiritual journey this is, how good it is for you. It's like the culmination of everything you wanted to do and be at in this point of your life. And so I feel like the message I'm getting through here is, some people don't achieve this until they're 80, and you're achieving this so much earlier than that, and this is absolutely fantastic. And this is, some very spiritual people don't achieve this until they're in their 80s, and you're achieving it before you're 50. And this is the congratulations about, and the rejoicing that you're achieving it so early, because you're only going to continue on your spiritual journey. You're only going to continue transcending and getting higher. And it's like a mind-blowingly fantastic thing for you. And I just can't reiterate that enough for you, how fantastic this is for you. It's a once in a lifetime chance. I feel you might get this opportunity more than once, and each time it will be a wise decision, and it will be divine self and self-growth and self-development. And I hope you've enjoyed this reading. This is entirely for one person who's going on a holiday, doing voluntary work whilst away. I wish you well. This has been a fantastic reading, and there's so much confirmation on this table. I started off by saying you only needed these 2 cards, but to finish on these 2 cards, it's just a wow. And I know that you can take so much from this, and I wish you all the best. Take care.